What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. And just saw this news breaking and has some sad news to report. And that is Chicago Bulls great Bob Love, 3-time NBA All-Star, has passed away at the age of 81. Bob Love, power forward for the Chicago Bulls during the 60s and 1970s, has died at the age of 81. The team announced today Love had been dealing with a long battle with cancer. Bob Love was one of 4 Bulls players to have his jersey number retired alongside Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Jerry Sloan. He scored 12,623 points with the Bulls, which ranks 3rd in team history behind Michael Jordan, 29,277, and Scottie Pippen, 15,123. The team said in a statement, Bob was a true legend and a beloved member of our family during his 9 remarkable seasons with the Bulls. Bob was a 3-time NBA All-Star, a tenacious defender, and a cornerstone of our team. With his number 10 jersey hanging in the United Center Raptors, his on-court achievements are forever etched in history. But Bob's impact transcended basketball. He became an inspirational figure and a passionate community ambassador for the Bulls, dedicating himself to charitable causes and uplifting countless lives with his motivational speeches. We are profoundly grateful for his enduring contributions and legacy both on and off the court in Chicago. Love grew up in Louisiana and was a 2-sport star initially. He excelled in both football and basketball. He was given a football scholarship to play for Southern University, but basketball wound up being his superior sport, and he grew into a 30-point per game scorer and 3-time NAIA All-American playing at Southern. Despite his stellar college career, it took him a few years to get going as a professional. He was drafted in the 4th round of the 1965 NBA draft by the Cincinnati Royals, now the Sacramento Kings, but he didn't make the team. He tried again after a year with the Trenton Colonials of the Eastern Basketball League, and he wound up making the Royals roster in 1966. He spent 2 years as a reserve in Cincinnati before he was selected by the Milwaukee Bucks in the 1968 expansion draft. He spent 14 games with the Bucks before again being traded, this time to the Chicago Bulls. He took off from there. He averaged 21 points and 8.7 rebounds in his first full season with the Bulls, and he earned All-Star nods the next 3 seasons afterward. He remained with the Bulls into the 1976-77 season, but a back injury ultimately doomed his career after brief stints with the New York Nets. I'm pretty sure they mean New Jersey Nets. And the Seattle Supersonics. I'm reading from an article from CBS Sports. They have to mean New Jersey Nets. They were the New York Nets in the ABA. Love suffered from, and this is something I already knew about Bob Love, he suffered from a significant stutter before and after his NBA career that made it hard for him to find work after retirement or speak to the press while he was a player. In 1985, however, he hired a speech coach and would eventually become a motivational speaker and director of community relations for the Bulls. And he would go on to deliver hundreds of speeches annually, sharing the story of both his career and how he overcame his speech disability. And he was always one of those guys who, when you think about the great players in the Chicago Bulls lore, Love doesn't come up that often. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't just, for some reason, he doesn't come up with the great players. Of course, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, um, Jerry Sloan. In the history of the team, of course, you got the unfulfilled promise of Derrick Rose. Artis Gilmore played for them. Then you have some near greats, some really good players, Reggie Theus, of course, Norm Van Leer. There are many guys, but Bob Love, Chet Walker. But Bob Love doesn't come up as often. And I don't think he's a Hall of Fame player, but he's definitely one of the great Chicago Bulls, and his name should come up a lot more often. And now that I think about it, the Chicago Bulls franchise have now lost two all-time greats for the team, Bob Love and Chet Walker, who we unfortunately lost back in June. So Bob Love in his career averaged 17.6 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game. And as a Chicago Bull, Bob Love averaged 21 points and I think about 7 rebounds per game, about 6 rebounds per game. So, 7, excuse me. So he averaged about 21 points and 7 rebounds per game as a Chicago Bull. And his nickname was Butterbean Love. And, we're losing them, man. We're losing some of these great players. We're losing a lot of them, actually. And rest in peace to Bob Love. What you guys think?